I need lights!
Marker!
Roll camera!
We have speed!
Action!
Missing light.
What is it?
It's so pretty.
I'm feeling happy, which is a big deal for me.
I want to touch it. Oh,
Ooh. Hey, come back. Come on back here.
I'm gonna get you.
I wanna get you.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna swim with you.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna be your best friend. Good feelings gone.
That's Albert Brooks as the voice of Marlin, the clownfish who's desperately looking for his kidnapped son across the open ocean, and Ellen DeGeneres as the voice of Dory, the helpful, well-meaning, but zero short memory. She has no short memory. She suffers from short memory loss, actually, so she actually causes more havoc and trouble than is helpful in the classic Disney Pixar animated adventure, Finding Nemo. Now let's be clear, this is not a remake, it's not a sequel, this isn't Finding Nemo 2. This is a reissuing of the 2003 classic, and this time it's in 3D. Now you do get a short in the beginning, a Pixar short with the Toy Story characters, but other than that, that's new. Other than that, this is the same story. It's the classic story of Marlin going through the oceans, bumping into the sharks, the whales, trying to find help, trying to find his son Nemo, and Dory, who's trying to help and sometimes does and sometimes does not. But it's the same classic tale back up on the big screen, and this time in 3D.
Fish are friends, not food. Grab shell, dude!
Grab what?
No hurling on the shell, dude, okay? Just waxed it.
Duck!
That's not a duck, it's a pelican!
Everybody hold on!
Little help, over here.
Somewhere beyond the sea.
How's it going, Bob?
You know I speak whale. Come back.
Just as well, he might be hungry.
Don't worry, whales don't eat clownfish, they eat krill. Oh look, krill!
And watches the ships that
Move, Dory!
Finding Nemo is an animated family adventure and a Disney Pixar classic that is one of the best to come out of the Pixar studios. I would say it will definitely make my top 5 out of all the films that came out of Pixar. And it's probably surpassed only by the Toy Story trilogy and up. And I'm sure there are plenty of those who disagree with me. But it's by far one of the best, and that hasn't changed. You still got the A-list cast, it looks gorgeous, it's a lot of fun, and of course the humor, the jokes, they never get old, really. I mean, come on, the seagulls, mine? It's hilarious. But the real question here is it worth paying extra to see it in 3D? Now, I'm not going to argue about seeing it back up on the big screen. I love seeing films back up on the big screen. Raiders is currently playing right now back up the big screen. I'm going. Only for 1 week, this week. It ends this weekend, so make sure if you want to see it on the big screen, get there. But during these hard times, when money's tight, if you've already got it in your DVD library at home, the question is really, okay, should I have the kids see it in 3D? The answer is no. You don't have to. If you want to, that's fine. But remember, the film wasn't originally filmed in 3D. So the scene, for instance, when the whale's coming right at Dory and Marlin, he's about to swallow him like, you know, Monstro swallowed Pinocchio. No, you don't get the feeling like the whale's about to swallow you. Just like when the sharks pop up. You don't feel like they're right in front of you because the film wasn't originally shot in 3D, so that effect is missing. You don't really feel like you're under the ocean. I think there's one scene where you feel like you're gliding along with Nemo, with the turtle, very early on. That's about it. So, if you want to see it back up on the big screen, or if your kids are young and they've never seen it and you don't own it yet, then this is a wonderful way to introduce them to Finding Nemo and all these characters in this underwater adventure world. Fantastic. Then I wouldn't miss and hesitate going to see it either on 2D, if you can, or pay the extra and see it in 3D. But if you've got it at home and the kids really don't feel like seeing it again up on the big screen because you have it as part of your library, and this is, don't forget, this is one of the most bought and purchased DVDs to come out of Disney and Pixar in history. People grabbed this thing when it first came out off the shelf. So, no, if your times are tight, if you don't feel like spending the money, then you don't have to. You've got it at home, you got a big, 42, 50-inch TV, you're fine. The 3D is not necessary to enjoy the film. But if you want to splurge, or like I said, the kids have never seen it, then yes, take them and have a great time. And before I end my review, yes, I will reveal what I would give this film: a solid 3.5 out of 4. Not a 4 because there were a couple things wrong, but you know what? I've gotten to be such a fan of this film that I'm not going to quibble. It's one of the best out of Pixar Disney Studios of all time. So there you go. Finding Nemo 3D back up on the big screen. For Kevin at the Movies, I'm Kevin Finnerty, online and on the air every Sunday afternoon at 1 on News Radio FM 95.7 and AM 600 Kogo.